Okay guys, it's Thursday. I'm out here walking and my battery's low. I didn't realize my battery was so low. So my watch is recording my walk. I got one more lap to do. See you later. Hey family. Sunday. I gotta think about the date. I think today is the 18th. No, the 19th. Yesterday was 18th. Just coming from church, so I'm out and about to grab a couple of things at Sam's. I hope I can remember to go to Sam's first, then go to the post office. Because I'm so used to just going to the post office and then going to Sam's. So I'm just gonna go and all the way out, go farthest away from home, and then work my way back to home. So hope you guys are having a good day, weekend, whatever day or whatever you're watching this. I'm behind on posting my videos. So I was going over the next video to be posted, and I'm like trying to decide if I should delete some things and just post it. Anyway, you'll see. But I need to get that done today. So, yeah, that's about it. So it's kind of, I don't know if you can probably see, it's kind of overcast today. I think it's supposed to rain most of the day, or there's a large percentage of rain. And I need some help, y'all. I think I know what to do. The yard, like the weeds, there's like weeds that just come up, and because it's been raining so much, I don't know. The lawn person, he sprayed, but I think I'm gonna have to, there was a company my dad had come spray the, and I think I need to get off here, spray the yard. And I noticed right when the weather started getting, nice again, and the grass started turning green and all of that, I was like, now I see why he had that company come and spray to keep them weeds down, because it's just terrible. I think I'm going the right way, and I haven't gone in this direction in a long time. Why do these people? I thought if you go in there, you are not allowed to come over here. See that? Well, I gotta turn this around. So see the truck from me? They were in the left lane, and maybe they decided they didn't realize that they needed to go left. I don't know, but anyway, I mean right. So I'm thinking about something else I need to get around in this area. So maybe it's best. Either I can get it around here, or I can get it over near the post office. So I'll figure it out. Alright family, it's May 20th and I'm out for my morning walk, and almost talked myself out of going for the morning walk. Well, I was just going to postpone it till Thursday, but who knows where my mindset would have been Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Might have talked myself out of going Thursday morning. Anyway, I'm glad I didn't. And the reason why I didn't is because I knew I needed to get that extra exercise when I come out here and I move around the rest of the day, it makes me feel so much better. I feel good that I at least took the time to come out and get some exercise. Yeah. Also want to say a early happy heavenly birthday to my dad. Tomorrow is his birthday. He would have been 94, 93, 94. Wow. He lived a long life. And I love him and miss him so much. Yeah. So I'm out here and on my last lap, and my watch has not kicked in. It has not kicked in. See you later. Hey, so I got a nice little sweat on, and really? Okay. I'm gonna make sure. Sometimes people have their signal on and they're not making any turns. I wanted to make sure. So yeah, it's 75 degrees. It's kind of breezy, but I still feel a little humidity. I'm going to turn the air on max. And yeah. Okay, so I'm glad that I went out and exercised. Gives me more. I'm looking into what I can do, or there's some exercise I can do to whittle down my my waist. That's the most. I got the fupa, like it's like fupa on steroids. I can't blame it on baby weight. My sons, my sons are adults now. I've jokingly, you know, blamed it on that, but especially as so much I lost weight. I dropped weight pretty fast after my first son, and that was because I still was in the military. So I, you know, we still had to get up real early in the morning, run what, 2 miles, 3 miles, however many miles. It was a lot. And then get dressed, shower, get dressed, go back and work Monday through Friday, whatever we were doing. And then what time did we get off at? I want to say we got off at 3:30, 4 o'clock, and do that day in and day out. And I saw how my fatigues fit. I had probably a bigger size, more than likely. I know I did. But then when I, after running, doing those runs every day, and those used to kill me. Oh my God. Woo, I was going through some stuff trying to get back in shape and run. I hated the run. I hated the run. And you know, most people would look at me and say, oh, you tall. You just because somebody's tall and they may have long legs does not mean they love to run or they're good at it. One part of running, I was good at going at a slower pace for a long period of time. I could do that. You could do what they used to call the airborne shock. I could do that. But the minute somebody want to just start running like a horse and keep that same energy, that level for a long period of time, and then when you're, when you're trying to get back into, you know, recover, get back into where you were health-wise, it's not easy. And recovering from being being pregnant, it's not easy either. And then I had, with my first one, I had C-section. So you have the healing with that, as long as the recovery, you know, of just getting back into shape. Then there was about, you gotta figure, that was the late 80s. So there was a big thing about, and there was a lot of us that got pregnant around the same time. I think I was like one of the last couple of few who had their child at the end. Everybody else seemed like had their child. I remember me and another woman, I think, and she had her child before me too. Just shout out to the people, because they were just so nice. And people came and saw me because I had, you know, emergency C-section, and because, you know, my son was trying to come early. He was, the due date, original due date was either March or April. Was it March 1st, and then they moved it to April? And then he was trying to come in January, and he wound up coming in January. The end of January. And he was 3 pounds. And so, you know, they didn't give me or his father any, you know, they didn't know what was going to happen. Let me continue the story later. Okay, so I was telling the story about my son. Yeah, they didn't give us any kind of hope that he would survive. I guess it was like the next couple hours were really critical, because he was born around the time when they said the lungs were being developed. That one, nobody but God, because he wasn't on any kind of life support. He was breathing on his own. Yeah. So he was born like 2 months earlier. And I know there are other stories of other individuals that has happened to, where they 3 months early, 4 months early, you know, they were 1 pound. You know, I just want to say there was nothing but God, because he didn't have any kind of support. And he pulled through there. It took him a while. I want to say, yeah, they wanted to keep him until he was 5 pounds. He was 3 something. And he didn't leave until he was 5. And I think that was March. He was born in January, so February, March, a month and a half, something like that. And then I took more maternity leave, or FMLA, to be able to, you know, I was very nervous. I was a new mom. So I was nervous on, you know, okay, this child's been in the hospital. You know, the nurses know how to care for him. And one of the nurses, and he was born in Germany. And he was in a German hospital. And one of the nurses there, she talked to me. She spoke English. All of them spoke English, but I think they would prefer if you when you're there, if you could make an effort to at least speak their language, they will speak to you in English. I've made that, excuse me, I'm sweating. I've made that mistake a couple of times by starting out the conversation in English, and then they act like they didn't know what I was saying. And maybe they didn't, you know, maybe their comprehension and, you know, expression of English was, maybe they could understand it, but they couldn't speak it. You know, some people can understand a different language, but not really speak it very well, or vice versa. They can speak it, but not really understanding. I know, maybe that sounds. So Anyway, yeah, she told me the formula he was on, and a German formula he was on, and what they fed him and how often and all that. And so after I took him home, I think I shared that with a previous video, I brought him back to the hospital where he was. And so he's the only black child, so it was no, you know, getting him mixed up with somebody else. He was the only black child. And they would always dress him. They had the babies like in this area that was like a glass, like people could walk by and see the premature babies. And they had my son up front. They always put red, white, and blue on him because he, you know, he's American. And they always, and that nurse told me, she said, we love to put colors on him because it looks good against his complexion. And it just, anyway. So, yeah, now my son is like 6'3", 6'4". I don't think he's 6'4", maybe 6'3". Who knows how many pounds, but anyway. And, yeah, him and his brother are pretty tall. But anyway, so that's it. I'm going to take a shower and get ready to, I have to run to get something, some of the naan bread I always tell you guys about that I make pizzas out of and I eat every day. I think that's what I need to do, stop eating that every day. I have to find something else to have in the morning besides that and see what's going on with my waist. Check out my waist for that. That's an idea. I'll be back. Hey family, so I just left Aldi's and I did find that latte drink. I'm gonna, if I get a chance to slow down while I'm driving home, I'll show it to you. I picked up some other stuff that I probably didn't need to buy, but I got a tablecloth, I got some nacho chips, I got some cucumbers. I wanted cucumbers. I needed cucumbers. What else did I have in here? Ground chicken. I'm noticing that their ground chicken is cheaper than Walmart, cheaper than Kroger. Who else carries it? Definitely cheaper than Publix. What else I got in here? I said a tablecloth, right? I think that's it, and the latte, but I probably missed something. But, so there's an intersection that I like to come out of. It's just usually easier, but it's a lot of traffic. So, but they had traffic lights there, and I went in that area. There's a Walmart in the area. There's all these kind of eating fast food places around there. It's just busy, and so, but those traffic lights are down now, so they're just blinking, and I get there and everybody's trying to take their turn and you know, by the right of way, and so there was a car in front of me. They decided to go, so I went behind them. I mean, it looked like it was clear, nobody else was coming, but somebody did not agree. They were blowing their horn. I think they were blowing their horn at me because I was one of the ones that, you know, I went right behind the person that was in front of me. But anyway, what you gonna do? So on my way home, see you in a few. Hey, so I have stopped at, what's the name of the place? Costco. And they had some cute, I know I should have pulled my camera out, my phone out. Cute stuff for the grandbabies. So I got another grandbaby due to arrive September. So, oh Lord. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm growing into moaning about this light and this, whether or not I could go.
Yeah, so some cute stuff. They had 2 3-piece sets.
I felt kind of upset while I was scanning my own items out. Someone from the whatchamacallit came up behind me, like they were trying to see what. At this point, I was placing my card in to make payment, and they were like, I don't know, maybe I get too, you know, sensitive about stuff, but I don't. And you know, it's like she was looking at what I had, because I had the little outfits for the grandbabies in the cart, and I had the stuff in the cart, and it was kind of stacked in there. You know what I have for 3 grandbabies? Yeah, I had outfits, and so each outfit had 2 outfits to it. You know, a couple of shirts and a couple of bottoms. That's what, you know, and they were $9.99. I thought that was a pretty good whatchamacallit. For the older ones, the ones that are a little bit older, it was $12.99, I think. They both had 2 outfits apiece too. So I was like, anyway, stacked on top. And so, you know, I understand people come in any establishment really, and they just, you know, they start stealing if they figure, you know, some people are, you know, really good at it. I'm not good at that. I'm scary. I'm not gonna do nothing like that. I'm not gonna what you call it. If I don't have the money to get it, I'm not gonna get it. But anyway, I just wanted to pick up those items. They were very cute. And the price, like I said, was pretty good. But anyway, the way the person was leaning in my space, and you know, sometimes people they'll, oh, you know, sorry, you know, was looking for something, even if they're lying, you know. She didn't make no kinds of excuses. I just didn't feel whatchamacallit. So then I kind of like turned around, and I saw someone at one of the other cash registers looking. They had a cash register across from me. I thought this person was gonna walk. They are looking at me, and I'm like, what the heck? Why is, anyway, let me get out of here. Let me go ahead and pay for this and get out of here, because, you know, this is pissing me off. So, as you can see, my gray is coming back in. So, I need to look into getting it recolored again. So, I am on the, ooh, my air is on, isn't it? This down here. Okay. Plackers, the flossers, and I'm really, really low on them. I noticed they didn't have any last time I went to Walmart. I'm hoping I went in. One way that I can find out if something is available, I go into the Walmart app and I type in the name of the item, and yeah, it'll usually say sold out, you know, no longer available, unavailable, whatever. It's not showing that. So I'm gonna be really perturbed if I go down there and it's not there. So I was trying to figure out where I should go. Should I go to a grocery store? Because I've seen grocery stores have the placards. They're not going to have, they may not have the amount that I want. I usually get the 300 count bag, which is like $6 or something like that, I know. But to me, it's worth it. You know, after I get finished eating a meal, you know, you can feel meat or food particles in between your teeth, and I just have to floss. And so I used to be really, 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 really good at flossing after every meal because I don't know if I told the story time about when I worked in a dental clinic on post. And so one of my good friends, she was a dental hygienist. There's a lot of dental hygienists. And one day we ate lunch together, and they were flossing before lunch. They flossed after lunch, you know, brushed their teeth. And I was like, you know, I know that's terrible. I mean, I brushed my teeth at the beginning of the day, the end of the day, but I didn't. I was really bad with flossing. But it wasn't until then, being around my friend I was telling you about, her and coworkers and everybody, and seeing everybody floss there. And so I started flossing, and I think I had a dentist, but I wasn't going to that's one. Oh, really don't like going to dentists. Anyway, always thinking about pain. But so I asked her who was a good dentist, and so she referred me to one in the area that I think everybody that worked there went to, except for the actual dentists themselves that worked there. And so, you know, they took x-rays, and they had the dental hygienist there take all the plaque out, and she was just telling me, I could tell she was getting frustrated with all this plaque I had, and she was encouraging me to floss more. And so I had went and bought me a bunch of floss, and showed my sons how to floss, and talked to my husband, my ex-husband, about flossing. And so I started flossing more. And then when I went back, she was very, it was that same dental hygienist. She was very happy that I was flossing. She could tell that I was flossing more, and encouraged me to keep it up. And so that's when it started. And so that was, what year was that? Oh my gosh. Somewhere in the 90s. And, you know, then when I got here, I still was flossing, but I started using the little plackers, like with the, it's like has like a little handle, and they're, you know, little plastic items, and it has the floss, one strip of floss, and you can put it in between your teeth. So I started using those because they were more convenient, excuse me, versus getting that roll of floss out, wrapping it around your fingers, and flossing. And yeah, I don't know, certain areas I just felt like it was more effective to use, so I would just use those. So I've been in the habit of using the plackers. I do use the regular floss, not often, but I think I'm going to incorporate that. I still have the roll of the dental floss, so I think I started using that because, you notice, I notice in stores, like when their supply runs low, sometimes you're forced to use something else. And so I think that's what happened. Every now and then I would use the plackers, and then, but mostly I was using the roll of dental floss. It was hard to find. It was difficult to find because I was buying the, what was it, the Walmart brand. And seemed like you get either the same amount for less. And so, and I didn't think that their floss, Walmart's floss, was any less effective. It was just as effective as any other brand. So yeah, I started using the plackers and started carrying the plackers with me in my bag if I'm out somewhere and I'm eating, and then, you know, I could just pull the plackers out, go to the bathroom and floss, or go So I think that's how I started using the placards. Because at first, I think I saw them and I was like, I think my sister was using them. And I was like, okay, well, let me try. I think I started buying the small packs. And then I was like, you know what? This is not bad. It's convenient. I don't have to be wrapping that floss around my fingers and unraveling it and doing all that. I can just, you know, do my thing. And so, yeah. So I'm on my way to Walmart, guys. And I'm behind a garbage truck, I think. Okay, so here's my haul from Aldi. This is what I forgot. Well, this and the goldfish. The whole granola whole grain. I like to put these on those, the acai bowl. I think I got one more. I can use that. Goldfish. Oops. See the tablecloth. So I got the Java chip and this was the last one. This must be the popular one. Okay, so I was trying to remember the name of the drink at Starbucks. It's called Caramel Ribbon Crunch, and I think this is closest to it. My cucumbers, the On the Border nacho. I like to use those for nachos or whatever. And the ground chicken. The ground chicken was $3.94, $3.24, something like that. But anyway, so that's my haul. Hey, I wanted to, I saw, I can't even think of his name. He was married to Megan Good. He was giving his review on these donuts, a Krispy Kreme. And I think they were by Dolly Parton Donuts or whatever. One is a strawberry one, and this is really good. Take a bite. He said that one was too sweet for him. The next one was a banana pudding something or other. Let me take a bite. I took a bite, but I think I still had some of the taste of the strawberry donut on here. So take a bite. And it has like a filling. Okay. It has like a banana flavor filling. That's pretty good. He really liked that one. There was another one. It wasn't on the list. So I got, was it cinnamon? I don't think they only had these, the strawberry and the banana available because they gave me one cinnamon. So I kind of like wanted to talk about those two. Pretty good. Check them out. Krispy Kreme donuts. One is a strawberry. Other one is banana pudding. And I can't remember what the third one is. If I remember before I post this, I'll put it in the video. See you later. Hey, family. So it's Thursday. I got to think about the date. May 23rd. And I wanted to share my lunch. Okay, here's my lunch. Excuse the table. I got to clean this off. This is my salad. I got cut up cucumbers. I got some good stuff. This is one of the ready-made salads. Except for, you know, I had already cooked this chicken was it last night? Not last night, the night before. I've been using it for, my pizza. I didn't share that with you guys yesterday, I don't think. No, I didn't. I made that for my pizza, the chicken. I had some nachos with it. Was that for lunch? Anyway, I used it for different things. So I got cut up cucumbers. I got the ingredients from the ready-made salad. And that's it. Oh, it's got the, as you can see, the little corn chips. So I forget what these things are called. And I got ginger dressing on there. So bon appetit. So I am in Sam's and I got honey and pineapple street chicken. Getting on this aisle here. So as you can see, I got some chicken, some hamburger buns, some frozen burgers. Alright, I'm in Sam's and I thought these were pretty nice.